Hi, this is Graceful Guidance, and I'm here to do a pick a card reading on how your person feels about you. This is actually my third time recording this week. The first one that I did, I put out, and the sound quality was terrible. The second one I did, sound quality equally terrible. And I've been trying to record for a few days now, and I don't really understand why this is happening. The only thing I can think of is Mercury retrograde and or maybe just bad sound quality, and that's just that. But bottom line is I want to do this reading again. Um, and hopefully the messages will come through. For me, energy shifts and changes, so sometimes the messages will be similar to what they were when I recorded yesterday, if I can remember. And if not, I think energy shifts and changes, so it could possibly just be um, a reading that no one needed to hear. And now this one is going to work. So let's do it, okay? I've already cleared the energy in the room, and I have it as serene as possible. I hope there's no feedback. I'm going to turn the things down that I have on that's making noise. And okay, so choose a stone. You can choose this like elephant stone. It's on lean, but it's a red gold stone. African turquoise, scolecite, I believe, and then this is a chrysocala. So I'll put the timestamps below. I hope that this resonates with you. So first I'm actually going to, and I've already done like a little Palo Santo, but I'm going to do it again. Um, and let's just see. Let's see what happens. I will do my best to show the cards, but I may not show the cards. I may just do the thing, listen. And the way that I like to do my readings is listening for like words and thoughts and anything that sticks out to you, whatever sounds um, or resonates with you, right? So let's do some. I don't know why this Palo Santo is like one of the hardest things to light for me, but I love it. I actually think I like it better than sage. Um, okay, we got a good light, and we're just gonna smudge the energy in the room, and let's begin. So I'm gonna put these to the side. So we're gonna start with the red goldstone. I'm actually gonna do some timestamps over here. And let's see, Goldstone is going to be 3. All right, if you chose the red Goldstone, welcome to your reading. If you didn't hear the beginning, I recorded this several times and the sound quality was poor. So my prayer is that this is a good sound quality. I've already used a little Palo Santo, but I'm just going to keep lighting it just in case you weren't in the beginning. I'm going to like smudge all of our energies so we can get some messages on how your person feels about you. Okay, I'm like throwing it around. All right, take all that good Palo Santo energy in. I'm going to ring the bell. That's calling in the highest vibration, our spirit guides and angels and your higher self. And first thing we're going to do is we're going to use the psychic tarot. And what we're going to do is see where your person is right now. What is going on in their world? What's their energy like? Because that absolutely, in my opinion and my experience, impacts how your person feels, right? It doesn't mean it's the same, but it can impact. Like sometimes I see readings that come through where you get information about what the person's going through, and they either can't focus on you or they're super focused on you. So let's see how what's going on in pile one's person's life right now, right? What's going on in pile one's person's life? in their world. You got a lot of pentacles, so this could be an earth sign. Got a lot of pentacles. Wow. I feel like I want to do one more. Yeah. All right. Bottom of the deck is the Three of Cups, rejoice in celebration. Then you got the Shadow, which is the Moon card, infertility. So your person could be a Taurus, they could be a Pisces, a Cancer, maybe a Scorpio, but definitely you also have those energies, and you have Leo here. And we have the Judgment, not the Judgment card, which I think is ruled by Saturn, which would be Capricorn and Aquarius energy, I believe. But you also have a lot of earth, so it could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So right now, what's going on in your person's world? Your person is making a lot of, they're in a space where they have to make a lot of decisions in their life. They're very grounded, or they're trying to get really grounded. The material world is really important to your person right now. They're in their power, and they have like two sides to them. They have this like really very masculine energy for sure, which is very grounded and very getting it done, and very like, I need to do this thing and make sure that my 3D world is in place. But the Three of Cups being at the bottom, your person could be someone that likes to go out, they like to celebrate, they like to indulge in um, nightlife. They may be like a night owl, a nightlife person. They like the finer things in life. We have all these pentacles here, and um, the Three of Cups, which is rejoice in celebration. I'll show you that if you can see it. Maybe a little blurry. Um, but the Three of Cups is someone that sometimes drinks. Why not? Your person could be someone that drinks a lot. They've definitely gone through some heartache and some pain. It could have something to do with I don't want to go too deep in that, but family stuff in the past, and that may have brought out a different side of them in their life, right? A different side of them in terms of like how they handle their business. They could have just decided, like, you know what, I'm just gonna uh do me, focus on the 3D, focus on like money, right? My mind on my money, money on my mind kind of thing. um, so you have the movement, choices, and decisions, which is Two of Pentacles. You have the Power card, which is the Strength card. You have the Seven of Patience and Planning, which is the Seven of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles, financial and material changes. The Nine of Pentacles, which is the material harvest. And then you have the Truth card, which is the Judgment card. So um, it just looks like your person is trying to get some clarity. They're seeing things really clearly. They're trying to um, be in their power and be really honest about what's possible and what isn't possible, if that makes sense. And I only say that because the Judgment card is the Truth card, and that's like, I take the actual words on these cards quite literally. Um, And so that for me kind of says, like, maybe your person is considering business or a business. Maybe your person is just looking into um, long-term financial investing. Um, they may have invested some of their money in places, and they're trying to figure out like what's going on. It just looks like overall money is very, very important to them, right? And they could be extremely focused on money and work and all that kind of stuff. That's heavy, heavy earth sign energy. Okay? If that does not sound accurate about your person, then I don't know. You can choose another pile, or you can listen to the rest of the reading to see if you get some more messages. But I would say for sure, as many pentacles came out, this is definitely someone who is thinking about money um, and their cash flow. and what they want to do with it next. Where do they want to invest it? They may have some fears or may have had some fears around not having enough, and they're just trying to really get an understanding of like what's what. Okay, so let's look at the Romance Angels Oracle deck and let's see if we can get some information about how they feel. Let's get right into the actual, like, what are they feeling? But they don't seem like they're in a place where they can't focus on relationship. They may not want to, but we'll see. We'll see how this ties in. So pile number one. Oh, and then just so you know, the red goldstone is about base chakra. Sometimes it's the lower chakras, which is grounding and confidence, and they feel like when they have money, they feel like they're in their power. Um, that's what I know about that, right? Red. There's a lot of red here, and then you chose the red goldstone. All right, retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. How do they feel? Stay optimistic about your love life. See, finances and career. Financial issues are a factor. Yeah. Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. Yeah, that's what it is. They're looking at some, yeah, some truths about life, and I'm not going to take that. Let's see. Like, where are they? Let's see. And soulmate. Well, we like to see that in a love reading, don't we? Okay. So the bottom of the deck is attraction. So your person is obviously attracted to you. Then you have separation. I haven't seen separation at the bottom. I mean, in this pile, it hasn't come out at all in a while. So maybe you guys are in separation or coming out of a separation. Whatever that means, like that could mean so many different things, but that's a possibility. But they are attracted to you, or maybe they've come out of a separation. I did see at the bottom of this deck, um, it looked like there was some heartache and loss from the past. So that could be you or someone else. But finances and career is and free yourself are the two cards in the middle of this spread right now, right between patience and planning and financial and material changes. So your person definitely, they're focused on finances. You could work with this person. This could be someone that you know from work. Um, there's a dog barking in my hallway, so I don't know if you heard that, but um, you know, your person may have pulled away, or you may have pulled away slightly because you guys maybe were trying to figure out like what was what, and where you wanted to invest your time, or who wants to invest their time where. um they do see you as a soulmate, and like when I say that, I mean, like, some people are like, well, what does that mean? Or sometimes I'm like, what does that mean? But like, I think seeing someone as a soulmate can be just like seeing this person. They may see you as like a match, you know. They see you as someone that is a match that they had strong feelings for, they have a real connection with, someone that they do want to take the situation to a higher level. Like, you know, it looks like it, and no matter what, you are their person, and there are significant ties in this relationship. So um they're just trying to take their power back. They're trying to get a hold of themselves. As I look back and just try to see and take in the energy, they feel good about your relationship. It just feels like they're just maybe not super focused on your relationship. But we shall see. So let's get some tarot. And we're going to do what we see. So that means, I guess they say like light and shade, like light and shadow. If that comes out, we're gonna talk about it. And that's good, right? You want to kind of see where there might be some ways to room for improvement, if there is, right? If there's room for improvement. So where is pile one's person at with them? How does pile one's person feel about them? Let's cut the deck. Ten of Wands. How do they feel? You know, I thought about the Nine of Swords and I didn't want to take it originally. And then I was like, should I take it? Shouldn't I take it? I am. I'm going to take it. Not should I take it, shouldn't I take it? I was just thinking about it. And then I was like, no, that's not going to come out here. And then here it comes. All right. Five of Swords is at the bottom with the Queen of Pentacles and the Three of Cups again and the King of Pentacles. Okay, so that's like a match, right? So financially, finances are definitely on the brain. This is Earth sign energy. I'll tell you the signs I see. I see Aries, I see Leo twice, and like I said, possibly Aquarius, Capricorn, and we said Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So Earth sign energy is really strong. Your person is a worker. They like work, they like play. They definitely see you guys as, you know, there's friendship here, or there's like you guys have had fun together. They like the fun, you know, they like you guys have fun together when you're together, if you're together. Um, and so they may see you, although I'm wondering if this is more your person's energy, but how they feel about you, they feel good about you. There's satisfaction, there's happiness there. There's like a childlike energy that you bring out in this person because I think this person might be like a really serious person. The Emperor owns a business. The Emperor is older. He's a father. He's a business owner. He's a husband. He's like all the things, right? He's no joke. He likes to be in control. And for some reason, this card and this card, this is supposed to be the strength card, but this is these two people remind me of the same person, right? So that's fire sign energy, but it's definitely strength, which is Leo, and Emperor, which is Aries, or Aries, which is Emperor. Then you have the King of Swords. Your person's just like super serious. Unless this is you and you have to switch the energies around, I'm getting that your person gets anxious, they work really hard, they're focused on money, and the lighter side of them is you make them feel really good. You take their mind off of things. They like the energy that you guys have and carry when it comes to just hanging out and being together. So that's definitely a thing. They like being around you. There's like, that's a real thing, right? They like it. There's nothing I think that you have to worry about in terms of how they feel, right? Um, but they may be just like, so because the Five of Swords is at the bottom, I could read this as some conflict either in their life or conflict between you guys, right? Your person may just be hyper focused on work and doing things the same way, and you might be in a place of, I don't know, like the Five of Swords can be conflict or it can be kind of like petty. Don't be mad. So pettiness, pettiness is like when you're like, this is how I want to do this, like a win or lose kind of thing, right? As opposed to um, being able to try to really see the bigger picture of a situation. I'm not saying that's true. I'm just reading the cards as what I see. And just because I see, when I see Five of Swords, I just think there's some kind of mental conflict or some kind of something. And um, I've read it before as someone has to win, someone has to lose, right? And who's going to be the one to take the L, right? Who's going to take the L? So now we're going to go to, just so we can get some more information, the New Era Element Tarot. I don't know if I'm saying that right. I'm looking around. It's called the New Era Element Tarot. Oh, yeah. I like this deck because it gives you like some shadow messages, or like it just, I don't know, the descriptions really go kind of deep and make me feel like, oh yeah, like it just gives you images and evokes feelings when you look at the imagery of it. I'm still not all the way sure like what all the meanings are when I look at them, but when I read them, I'm like, oh, okay. So we might wind up reading from it to see. All right, bottom of the deck, you have the Nine of Cups, the Page of Fire or Daughter of Fire, and the Four of Fire, which is the Four of Wands. So, which is joy and perfection. So, and the Nine of Cups is here, and the Nine of Cups is here. So I'll tell you what cards we have twice. When there's cards that we have twice, that usually to me indicates that's like a double message. Even though this is the bottom of the deck, I still see it here, Nine of Cups. So that is satisfaction, that is joy. Usually people say that's like wishes fulfilled. There's passion. This person thinks that you're pretty perfect. So that's not an issue. You're a match for them. I think the issue that comes up has to do with their being in the 3D world, being in the material world, making sure that they have money, making sure that they are stable. You definitely want to be stable, right? Or you want to be with a partner that has stability. Um, but in this case, obviously, it impacts maybe what they're capable of or allowing themselves to be capable of. So you have the Lovers, which is Gemini energy, and you have the Temperance, which is Sagittarius, with the Chariot, which is Cancer energy. So those are the signs that I see most prominently here. But beyond that, I see bravery, I see deception. Bravery is the Seven of Wands, and deception is the Seven of Swords. And so it doesn't mean that your person is being deceptive towards you. It means in this particular um, piece, it means to me that they are, because it's right underneath the Ten of Wands, it means more like self-deception, right? I feel like your person is in like a loop, and I don't see any loops here, but I'm just getting like, the Ten of Wands with all these pentacles and finances and career gives me like you're working, maybe you're overworking, you have a lot of burdens on you, and the deception card is kind of like, like, are you self-deceiving, or are you afraid that someone else has deceived you? Like, we're asking how they feel about you. I think they see you long term. I think they could see you long term. Even if you're not long term, I do think that they see you that way. I think that they have, but then in between the Lovers is bravery, and then the Chariot's like, move forward. What direction should we go? I could see this going somewhere. And then you have despair, which I think is the Eight of Swords. I mean, the Eight of, could be Eight of Swords, could be Eight of Cups. I think it's the Eight of Swords. Let me look that up. Either way, let me just make sure that that's the one. They have these little symbols on here, and I'm like, what does that mean? Um, so yeah, no, it's the Eight of Cups, which is about moving forward and moving out of some difficult energy. So this is more, this feels more about, so let's say this. The first thing is your person could possibly have been in a relationship before, and they're just trying to get out of all the things. They could be in financial constraints, and that could just be like the thing that's on their mind and in their way. And while they do see maybe love with you, they just haven't made a decision about what that even looks like, right? They're trying to pace themselves, they're trying to be logical, they're trying to be mature, and they're trying to just think about what it is that they need to do right now. What do they need to walk away from to be happy? They may have experienced some deception. They could be in conflict right now with someone, whether that be you or someone else. But there's an attraction here. It doesn't feel super solid in terms of whether or not you guys are in a relationship or together. This could be someone that you're like asking about, and you guys could just not be in a partnership, but you really, really want something with them. What I can say is you make them happy. What I can say is they do want some kind of relationship eventually. They are pacing themselves. It's gonna take strength, it's gonna take courage, it's gonna take being brave, but they also want to get what they want to get out of the situation, which is rightfully so. Um, but it doesn't make it very simple for you, right? So we're going to look at the Lover's Oracle and get some messages from them about how they feel. I would take those, but like, I feel like they just like, I don't know. I think too many is too many. So let's see. How does pile one's person feel about them? All right, we'll take those. This is the front. And it says, the past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. So your person knows that you are available to them. This is if you are not with this person and you want to be. They see you. They see you. They do see you. So don't think that they do not see you. They may just need to be more attentive. They may not be in a place where they can attend. Then it says trust. Transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. And these are their messages to you. Freedom. There's nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. And he got the free yourself card. They may see you as someone who is very light and fun, and they just might have a lot of heavy stuff going on, and they may just be like, why would this person want to be with me and my baggage, if they feel like they have baggage? Then you have passion. A magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at the present. Enjoy it. And then you have acceptance is the key to inner peace. At times we must accept things as they are. There's no point in trying to change that which is beyond your control. So for me, that means that they do like you, they are into you, they trust you, they want you to trust them. They know that you are there and like, I'm saying available, and I mean available, but it's also like not in a bad way. They're just like someone that can't really focus right now because they're doing something else. So let's look at actually, I was going to do the Moonology, but let's look next at, let's do the Moonology deck. This is just going to be like, what's the trajectory of the relationship as of right now? Like, what are the possibilities that are coming up? And I feel like things can change. Sometimes this is like just what it is, but sometimes you can shift the energy a little bit depending on how you shift. But this is right now, what's the potential and the possibilities of where this can go, or what are some messages about just where it can go, or what needs to be done, or how to feel about it. It's time to take action. New moon in Aries. Adjustments are required. Third quarter moon. Hold your vision. Fixed moon. Let's do a couple more. We'll do one more. Surrender to the divine. I'm going to do one more. I said one more, but I think we need one more. And confidence is your key to success. With the bottom of the deck, you and your loved ones are safe. So I'll tell you this. My energy right now is very, very, as I'm looking at this, I'm kind of like, sometimes you do readings and you're like, yup, 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 that's it, that's it. And sometimes, when I'm feeling like the parallel process, I guess, is like unsure, right? Like I'm not getting a feeling either way. It's kind of like that, yeah, okay. So this person, yeah, they're there, but it doesn't feel like they're all there. Like they may be really super focused on like one thing, and then like they would need to adjust their thoughts, they would need to adjust their way of being, they would need to be the person that takes action, because I don't see action here. They would need the one, they need to be the one that does it, right? So hold your vision in terms of like what it is that you want, um but also surrender that to the divine. But the confidence piece is what's sticking out to me, which is like this person may be someone that has you thinking or feeling like not really sure of yourself because they're so busy doing their thing, right? So, sometimes we can get caught up in what someone else is doing, and maybe that's the kind of energy that they have, and maybe that's their way of like being in control. This person looks very serious, like they're not joking. There's no jokes. Ain't no fun. They want to have fun. They like being around you. You bring them joy and happiness, but their day-to-day life seems very much so like focused on like responsibilities and money, and you know it doesn't look like a lot of time for love. They can maybe be passion, but as far as like relationship stuff, which depending on what kind of relationship you want, I don't see them necessarily being able to focus on that right now, right? Passion they could do, I guess as the passion card is here, you got the 10 of Wands. That's like, yup, you got the 9 of Cups. That's fun. 9 of Cups is also about going after what you want, you know? So, that can retake that either way. Like, what do they want versus what do you want? So, you have to be confident as well in terms of knowing what it is you want to get out of the situation, and then knowing what you can get out of the situation right now. Okay, so let's look at these manifest oracle cards to see if there's any messages about this relationship and what you need to know. Okay, sometimes the strongest people in the morning are the people who cried all night. You can't see that, so I'm not even gonna put that in front of you. Then you have harmony is pure love, for love is a complete agreement. Follow your heart's desires and manifest the heck out of your life. This feels like messages for you. Um, and I feel like it's more saying go after what you want. And if you might be like, well, I want this person, um, you are on your way to meeting your true love. Oh, right after I said go after what you want. And then it says the bottom of the deck, you want a person who comes into your life by accident but stays on purpose, right? So what does that mean? That's like, don't talk to me in riddles, right? That is basically saying the thing that we like to hear but we don't like to hear. You can have, so like, this is basically saying like manifest the heck out of your life in terms of getting what you want. So, for example, if there's someone that you really like and you really, really, really want to be with this person, that could be you wanting to be with this person, but this person is not maybe in a place where they are giving you the attention that you need or deserve, and they just are who they are. You could want that person, but you don't want what they're giving you. Ha. So what that means is follow what you want, get what you want out of the situation. And there is a piece where to know that like getting, and that's, and the Nine of Cups is here twice, right? Getting what you want looks like, and this is like what's so weird. You can get the qualities that you want in a person in a different person. So if you're like, I want this person to be like this, but you want this specific person that you're focusing on, that is the difficult piece. It's like you may not be able to get that specific person right now based on this energy. Depending on what you believe in, some people believe that if you start focusing on yourself and giving yourself the love and the attention that is making you feel the void of this person, then that person will come around, and you probably either they'll come back around because that energy, that's how energy works, or you won't even want that person anymore because they don't resonate with you anymore. Here's another example that I'm just going to say again, because if someone is hurting you, not that this person is hurting you, it doesn't look like they're doing anything wrong in a like a conniving kind of way. That they're coming to the end of a cycle, which is the 10 of Wands that we see. It doesn't like they're doing anything wrong. It just looks like they're not giving you what you want, which is like hurting you, right? Hurting you. So if you are hurt, if you get a cut, right? Someone doesn't do what you want them to do, or they're kind of ignoring you or whatever, you're wounded emotionally. But imagine it as a physical cut. What do? Do we keep cutting ourselves? No. We usually say, oh my God, okay, let me stop, go get some peroxide or neosporin, get a band-aid, and we nurse that wound. So whatever that person is hurting inside of you, you have to nurse that wound inside of you, emotional wound, take care of it, get yourself back into good health. And once you get yourself back into good health, you will either really attract that person because they're going to feel that energy that you're putting into them. They're going to feel that energy being taken away. And then they're going to be like, huh, I miss her. Where is she? Or I miss him. Where are they? Because they don't feel you giving them all of their attention, all of their energy being present. And they're going to come back towards you. Or you're just going to be like, I don't want this person anymore. Like, what do I truly want? Not them, because they were not giving you what you wanted in the first place. See what I'm saying? That doesn't mean this is not your person. That doesn't mean that you are going to move on. It doesn't mean any of those things. This is strictly about you. This is strictly about how you feel about yourself. It's strictly about whether or not you feel good about this situation in this moment, and how can you shift that energy. So shifting the energy means shifting the way you view yourself in this situation. And based on these cards in this moment, when you see this reading, if this makes any sense to you, whether it triggers the hell out of you or whether it makes you feel like oh yeah, that makes sense, or that is the situation, that is when you can say, okay, well, let me make sure that I am, um, you know, in alignment, get in alignment, that's what it's saying. All right, now I'm going to use the angel answer cards, and why do I want to do that? Because I want to do a yes or no question for something that you want an answer to, right? It could be about this situation, or it could be about something you just want to know. And I'm going to read the cards just as they are. So what is it that pile one needs to know? Yes or no? Some of these cards have like maybes or straight up no's. So think about your question, take a deep breath, and let's get some answers. What is pile? Did I cut it already? I'm going to cut it again. Pile one needs to know. Yes or no for them with their question. It says ask for help from others. Can't see that, so yes or no. Ask your angels. Oh my God, you've asked twice. And then get more information. Whoa. And the bottom is compromise. If you're asking about this person, the answer is there's no yes or no here. That's so funny. This is like a maybe. Ask for help from others is like the answers you want, you're not going to get, um, or you will get if you kind of like, you're already asking though. Let me do one more. They're not giving up the goods with this, which is the same thing that I feel about this reading in general. Like, this is a long reading. And I think it's just because I'm like over explaining something that just feels like, what's going on? Why don't I have the information? Be assertive, remain positive. Yeah, that's so funny. This energy here is kind of like, yeah, no, I don't know, maybe. And that could be how this person makes you feel. Because I feel like that, even with the cards, I'm like, what's the deal? Like, is it for real or is it not? That's okay. Shift your energy, do some core work, whether that's like, if you know Kundalini, breath of fire, if you like hardcore stuff, or like, do something that has to do with your core, get your power center together, right? Get that power center going, that core, that's where we hold our power. But you got the power card earlier, that strength, get that in check, and you will make different decisions if you feel like you are like out of control and you're asking a lot of questions and you're like, I'm not really sure, and maybe this is literally saying be assertive. And then you're asking, you're asking questions, you want to know, you want to get more information. Maybe you're doing a lot of tarot readings, which is okay, because I do too, because I want to get the answer I want to get. But you may just really need to be assertive. All right, let's do one more. I feel like I'm going to keep pulling cards for you guys because I feel like I'm not getting the answers. What are we saying? What does this person want? How do they feel? They just feel kind of, it's not even wishy-washy. They just feel like they're not giving answers. So let's do Namaste blessing card. Let's see what the blessing is, what you can look at and look forward to. I'm doing, this is a long one. That's okay. It's okay. A blessing woven in time. The present circumstances are guiding you to a sacred space inside you from where you will look to see things more clearly. Look through the eye of the soul and you will find the answer. This card is a blessing woven in time. The time will soon come. Yes. Oh, I love when that happens. I hope that this helped, right? Because I'm going to show you the picture of this woman. It looks like, and she looks like she's entangled in the trees, but this is all moving you to another space and another place. And I hope that this was helpful. Check out my other timeless readings because that may give you some more information about your person, about how you feel, about some things that would be maybe supportive and helpful for you to move through this energy and perhaps into a better energy with your person, okay? Or someone else. Thank you so much, pile number one, and namaste. Okay. All right. If you are here from pile number two, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you chose the African turquoise, um, welcome to my channel. I said before, if you didn't hear the beginning, that this is the third time that I've done this reading. If you get here, even though this is timeless, if you get here May 2022, we're in the middle of Mercury retrograde, and we're in between a lunar eclipse and a solar eclipse, and the full moon is next week, and like there's a whole bunch of stuff going on in the stars. And so that's as above, so below, meaning whatever you're feeling here is what's happening up above, right? So that is what's happening. And today is Friday the 13th. So there you go. So this is like, I've recorded this so many times because of the sound quality, because of interruptions. It's been really annoying. And I'm like, is it me? But anyway, welcome to my channel. We're doing How Your Person Feels. I am going to smudge with some Palo Santo. I am sending the energy of pile number one back to pile number one in their person. And I'm calling in the energy of you guys, pile number 2, if you chose the African turquoise. I forgot what African turquoise stood for, but I think it's a heart chakra stone. So, or maybe a throat chakra stone, heart or throat. So check it out and see what it means to you. And let's get started. We're going to see how your person's feeling about you. I pulled so many cards from pile 1 and I just couldn't stop. Or I talked a lot. That's what I did. And I think I did that because I wanted to really over explain, which is probably the energy that I was picking up on. So that being said, let's go. Let's get started. Let's ring the bell and clear the energy, and let's get started. First, let's look at what your person could be feeling or what's going on in their life right now. What's going on in pile number 2's person's life, because that usually impacts how they're feeling about you and relationship stuff. This is a romance reading, so let's see. How does pile number 2's person feel about them? That Palo Santo didn't really like that, but we're gonna trust that we cleared it up. All right, let's see. Pile number 2. First card, third eye chakra. I said that about African turquoise. No, I didn't. I didn't say third eye. Did I? I thought I said, maybe I said throat. I don't know. All right. What's going on in pile number 2's person's life? Your person is tapped in. Tap, tap, tap in. Authority. All right. What's going on in their life? What's happening in their world? So we can see if this is wow, your person is super duper tapped in. They're not playing. They're doing some serious work on that third eye. Let's go. All right, your person has gone through some stuff and they are really trying to use their intuition. The Capricorn, yeah, they're trying to make some decisions. They've had some obstacles that has gone on. They've had some things. You have Capricorn energy here, and you have Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, and Leo energy because the fixed signs underneath. You also have Gemini, you have Aries, and you have Pisces. Okay, and then you got, yeah, that's what you got. So your person right now, they feel really balanced in terms of their intuition and taking control of like their life, right? So this person is doing really well in work. They might have a business, they might be opening up a business or doing something with partnership kind of stuff. They're pretty spiritual, they're pretty awake, they're aware of like what's happening, or they're opening up that center in there, that crown chakra, third eye chakra. They are getting downloads like crazy. And I don't know what the temptation card is about. That could mean that they've had to really use their third eye to discern a lot of different things, right? They could have just been like, what's what? Like they don't, they've gone through some obstacles and some challenges, and it's made them use and exercise a lot of the spiritual stuff. So if your person isn't super spiritual or wasn't super spiritual, they're about to be, or they are now, because they've had to deal with some nonsense, and that's made them like really open up to their intuition. Okay, which we like, because if you're here, I bet you got a little bit of spirituality in you. Just saying. Um, so you're tapped in, they may be tapped in. They're just starting to understand it. They're really trying to understand and use their intuition. Yeah. And they may be surrounded by a lot of people, and that makes them be like, okay, let me see what's going on here. All right, we're using the Romance Angel Oracle deck to get some feelings. How does your person feel about you? Pile number 2. Okay, that wants to come out. Codependency. That could be that temptation card I saw at the bottom. How does your person feel about you? Let go of control issues. Release your ex. Separation. Give your relationship a chance. One more. One more. It's safe for you to love. getting to know each other. Your person could be in a place where they want to get to know ya. I want to get to know ya. That's an old song by like, wait, is it Young Buck and G Unit? That's from like the early 2000s. Oh, okay. So anyway, all right. First thing is, I don't know why I want to read this as like you're the new person and this isn't this they're thinking this is an ex. But I really think, okay, if you're the ex, hmm, this is how they feel about you. So let me see, because there's a couple of things going on here. Your person could just be very attached to you, or they could feel like they have this like attachment to you. And they're trying to get in tune. You know what I mean? They may be trying to understand why they're so attached. Um, they want to work on the partnership. You could be the separation is here, release your ex is here, let go of control issues, codependency, give your relationship a chance, and it's safe for you to love. That is all like the things in a relationship. See, this is very solid. This first thing about they're solid, they're getting the understanding, they're working on their intuition and their spirituality, and they're trying to take control of their life and blah 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 la la la. That looks wonderful. And then you have all of this here, which looks not chaotic, but like it's like what's going on, right? So your person, you guys could have had a couple of ups and downs in the relationship. Should we stay? Should we go? Do we need to be in the relationship? You know, somebody could be controlling, the other one could be codependent. Codependent, that's an oxymoron. Well, not oxymoron, but if you're controlling, then that is codependent, no matter what, right? So anything involves the ego and involves like cards are dropping. Okay. Anything that involves like, wanting to release how should I say this? The codependent card could be addictions, it could be that kind of thing because we saw the devil temptation card at the bottom. However, it could also be obsessive thinking. It could be going back and forth in a relationship. You guys could be up and down and in and out, right? Um, or they could have experienced that in the past. So I don't know. But at the bottom, it says getting to know each other and honeymoon. So are you guys in the early stages of your relationship? Or are you doing another go round of a relationship? Are you giving it another go? I don't know. Because with the release your ex, separation, and give your relationship a chance, that kind of makes me think like you want to give it another go. So maybe you're in that place where let's try it again, right? Because you guys maybe can't get enough of each other. That could be it. But we'll see. I pulled a whole bunch of romance angel cards, and if you were in separation for a long time, then maybe you're like needing to get to know each other again. Um, that's a thing. Your person could just be waking up spiritually, and they could be like a new person, right? We're going to look at the tarot and see if we can get some messages. How do they feel about you? How do they feel? Pile number one. Queen of Pentacles. How does pile... I said pile one. I mean pile two. Two of Swords. The Sun. You make them happy. That's too much. The other thing is, another scenario is they could be, maybe, I'm not saying this is like, okay, you already know this is happening. If they could have a relationship with you and someone else. They could be in a separation, or you could be separated from someone and then you guys could be in a relationship. Like someone could be married or in a relationship and they could be separated, and they're like trying to figure out if they should stay or go back, or I'm gonna do one more. Ten of Swords, Ace of Cups at the bottom. Yeah, this looks like, all right, so you have Queen of Pentacles, Two of Swords, the Sun, the Eight of Wands, the Eight of Cups, the King of Wands, the Ten of Swords. This relationship could have ended and began. It could have started and then ended. This person definitely feels passion for you. They want to talk to you. They want to have a conversation. You're probably not talking, or yeah. It doesn't look like you guys are in a relationship, you know? Maybe you are. I don't know. This is like weird, but they see your worth. They think you are not absolutely sure about them. You're in like mental conflict about them. You walked away, or someone walked away, but there's always been like this love relation, this love there. They want to give it another go. Someone wants to give it another go. I say that because the Ace of Cups is at the bottom, and the getting to know each other and the honeymoon's at the bottom. Um, there's like an energy of like wanting to talk. You make them happy. Leo's here. I said that before. Oh no, I didn't. Yeah, but Leo energy is here. Um, someone wants to give it another go. Someone walked away. You may have walked away. They may have walked away, and they want to come back. Somebody wants to make it happen again. They want to give it another shot. They want to get to know you on a different level. If you guys had a difficult thing in the beginning, they want you to let them come back in. I'm gonna just see what else is going on with the New Era Elements Tarot. They see and feel your distance. They see you focusing on taking care of yourself and loving on yourself. They know why you had to walk away. They understand if you are in conflict with them. They, yeah, you have the Star, you have the World. They see you kind of doing your thing. What else? How does pile two's person feel about them? Knowledge. How does pile two's person feel about them? How does two's person feel about them? How two's person feel about them? Yeah, you may have, yeah, you have the Queen of Pentacles here. You may have experienced a lot of disappointment with this person, and they, um, they just see you like doing your thing, right? You're on top. You've maybe closed the chapter with them, but they want to work on it. Um, they do want to try again. Whoever ended whatever with who, they see that you guys can be successful together. They see that you guys can have a victory together. They know what it is that happened. They've done a lot of soul searching, a lot of it. They have a plan. They I don't say they have a plan. That may not be the right thing to say, but they want to work on it. They do want to work on this, you know. They, yeah, yeah. There is work to do in this relationship, and that's okay, because work is okay, right? But they know it, right? They do have strong feelings for you. You make them very happy. They have a positive outlook on this. Aquarius is here. Um, Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, and what's the other one? Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, and Aquarius. I said that already. Is here. Your person still has passion for you. They think that it can work. They're not willing to go down without a fight, right? They think you guys can be good together. They maybe if they walked away, they had to go walk away so that they could be better. Maybe you guys had a relationship that was just really difficult, and they know what their part was in it. They have been trying to release you. They have not been able to release you. If that's what you were wondering, they haven't been able to do it. Um, they want you to know that you can trust them, and they see your worth and your value. If you didn't think they did before, you might be a little skeptical, but they want you to get to know them on a deeper level, a different level. Lover's Oracle says when you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you share with those you love. That is how that's what this is their what they want to say to you. This is what their messages are to you. I'm going to take this. Don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do. It's only being true to yourself that you can be true to others. And that's what if they walked away, that's what they needed to do. They needed to start over, get to know themselves, work on themselves, and come back. They've always thought about you, even if they were away. You've always been at the forefront of their mind. And they understand if you feel skeptical and you're not sure about whether or not you want to be in this relationship. Um, what else do they want to say? Forgiveness. Yep. Stop focusing your energy on past events. Life is too precious to waste. You create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. They do want you to forgive them, or they forgive you. It's important to take a step back and spend some time alone instead of placing your focus on another. Now's the time to give to yourself. That's why they had to walk away if they did. They needed to focus, and they weren't able to focus. They were, yeah. Oh, whoop, dropping everything. Okay, sorry, let me grab that. Okay, it's my stone. All right, let's see what else. Let's do one more Lover's Oracle message. What do they want to say? Passion. They're still passionate about you. A magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at the present. Enjoy it. That's what that King of Wands is. They still feel the passion, the Eight of Wands, the Sun. It's all there. They've changed. They've had to change. They're happier now. They're like, it's like the, like, I'm good now. I'm ready now. I'm ready. I'm out here. That's what I'm hearing. Like, let's do this. They ready. They had to get control of themselves. They had to get aware. They had to get awakened. They had to get tap in. They had to work on some things, you know? That doesn't mean, you can do what you will with this. Do what you will. Let's look at the Moonology deck to see like what's the trajectory, like what do you need to know about this and the possibilities of the relationship or what it's going to take to get back right. That was a song, Get Back Right. All right. What's it going to take to get it back together? Bring love into the situation. New moon in Aquarius. Yeah, they want you to bring love into it. You are going to have to decide whether or not you care and love this person. You and your loved ones are safe, which kind of goes with it. It's safe for you to love. So, this is saying that, you can feel safe with this person. That's what it says. A time to give rather than to take. New moon in Virgo. A win-win outcome forecast. Full moon in Libra. Prosperity lies ahead. So this relationship can work is what it's kind of saying. Like this can work. This is not like doom and gloom if that's what you're thinking or feeling. This person is saying, I worked on myself. I want to get to know you on a deeper level, a better level. I want you to forgive me. I want to work on this. I was feeling defeated before, but I'm feeling victorious now. I want to move forward. I've done some work on myself, some soul searching. I understand things better now. My intuition is sharper. I'm in control of my life more than I was before. All right. Let's look at this is the manifest oracle cards to talk a little bit more about the relationship. Life is a great big canvas. You can paint what you want, right? Throw all the paint on it that you can. Yeah, you can create what you want. Like if you want this, you can have it. It's here. When you meet your soulmate, you feel calm, no anxiety, no agitation. That's how your person feels, but you got to determine how you feel, right? So this is about you and what you want to do, right? You want a person who comes into your life by accident but stays on purpose. Ooh, yeah, that's the truth. Um, I don't know if you feel like this person um didn't stick around and you could, I don't know if you feel that way or they feel that way, but and then never give up on something you really want. If you really want it, it's here. I like that message. I'm not here to tell you what to do though. Um, okay. So let's do I'm just here to guide you with graceful guidance. I'm not here to tell you what to do, but you are doing a tarot reading, so I guess I got to give you some kind of something. I'm just here to give you like the information and the energy, right? So let's do a yes or no question. The angel answer deck. You can do it related to this person and this situation, or you have a lot of new moon stuff here, so that's a lot of fresh new beginnings. And then the full moon you have is like the outcome kind of. So it looks like no matter what, you can't lose. And all of there's like a success card and there's victory card here. So that's all. It looks like this can be a successful relationship if you guys recognize and realize what you did wrong before, right? And it always takes two to tango. So it's never like, well, I did this and you never did that or whatever. It's always like, what did you allow? What were your kind of difficult traits or things that you either tolerated or brought to the table? Which we don't like to hear that, but that is like a thing. All right, so yes or no to any question you have. We'll see. The first pile was like, I don't even know. It was yes or no, but we'll see. Angel answers. Yes or no for pile two. Ooh, it says let go. Yes or no for pile two. Success. You got success twice. Romance. What else? I still another one flip over. One more. In the near future. Get more information. Let go can actually be, it could be saying let go of this relationship, but I don't have any cards that really indicate you have to let go of this relationship. I'm going to be honest. It doesn't say let go here. This is like how your person feels about you, and it sounds like they want this relationship as far as I see right now. Okay? You may need to get more information before you make a decision, and you will have that information, but no matter what, you will have love and romance and success. The let go part could also be let go of the past. So that's a thing. That's a thing that we can actually let go of the past and do better and do more with our lives. So it doesn't mean forget the past and act like nothing happened with this person. Oh, so the question about yes or no, I would say the answer is yes. Whether it was a question about this person or not. Um, use your discretion when that, because like if you asked a question that was like, are they cheating? And I just said yes, I don't get the cheating thing. So use your discretion when you ask the question. Like you can say like, do they really care about me? Are they serious or for sure? That's a yes. Are they cheating? I do not see that here. So don't ask a question that's like something that's going to make you more skeptical. I should have said that in the beginning because that's not gonna, we want yeses here for like happy things. And I don't see anything bad here. I just see like you can make a decision and do what you want. How you want to live, you know? Are we gonna do namaste blessing cards? See if we can get some more information. Here we go. A blessing of gratitude. Be grateful for all your experiences, for all in life serves a purpose. There's a blessing in all that did or didn't happen. There's a blessing unfolding this very moment. Listen to your heart and follow its wisdom. Be mindful for the journey is important as a destination. Let go. Yeah. That makes a lot of sense. And you can paint what you want. So pile number Two, I feel like this is a situation where you're definitely going to have to use your intuition. And your intuition is never going to be fear. So if you feel like that fear, strong fear, like fight or like, there's a difference, right? Your intuition is that little voice. Sometimes it's a big voice, depending on your guides, right? And like how your guides, how your higher self works, but or how in tune you are. This is a strong pile that has to do with like intuition and following, like flowing a little bit and kind of like really thinking about like how you feel. This is like a feel your way through kind of situation. This is like this happened, that happened, but do you still have love for this person? And do you think that this person is genuine in this? Do you want to give it another go? I think you do because you're here. Because very rarely do we look at like these kinds of readings if we don't like feel like we are considering giving it a go. And we want someone to make that decision for us. We cannot. No one can make the decision for you, but you can get information that can help you to make a decision that allows you to weigh out your pros and cons. So I really hope that this helped. I hope that this made sense, and I hope that you feel good no matter what it is that you decide. I hope that you're making decisions that are going to be the best thing for you. Okay? Thank you so much, and I hope to see you soon. Like, share, and subscribe, and also check out my other timeless readings. Um, that's it. Bye. So the next one is 11:58. Okay, hello, welcome pile number 3. Thank you for coming to my channel. We're doing a how you or how your person feels about you reading. I am sending all the energy back to pile number 2, and I'm calling in the energy for pile number 3. And we are going to get started. I said before that there's a lot of stuff going on. They're in between a lunar and solar eclipse. This message is timeless, but if you get it in May of 2022, we're right in the middle of like Mercury retrograde, which is why I've had to record this so many times. Hopefully the sound quality is decent because it wasn't before. And hopefully the messages that come out are clear and helpful and thoughtful and help you to make a good decision. I was trying to light the Palo Santo. It took a really long time to light that. That's just so annoying. You chose the Scolasite. I think that's how you say it. I think this is a heart chakra stone. It's definitely a higher upper chakra stone. And let's just clear. I'm trying to clear all the energy, clearing the decks, clearing the space, starting fresh, giving us some good vibes. And let's put this over here while making sure we don't light anything up. Okay, so let's ring the bell. Take a deep breath. And we're going to get some information about how your person feels about you. First thing we're going to do is get some how they feel, what's going on in their life right now. So we get like what's happening in their world. That usually can be helpful with like understanding where they are with you, right? So pile number 3, we're using the Psychic Tarot. What's going on in pile number 3's person's world right now? So we get information about that. Maybe that'll help us to understand how they feel and why they feel what they feel. And that's what we do. All right. let me just use a little. I need like a little bit of Florida water to like clear it up. Because I really feel like energy is like kind of thick. It's kind of thick up in here. What's going on? How does pile number 3's person feel about pile number 3? Okay, that fell on the floor. Well, I said, how do they feel? We're getting what's going on in their world first. Huh. Okay, that's enough. That's enough. All right, you got the disruption card, which is a tower, passion ignited, ace of wands, which the nine of solitude, which is the hermit, victory and success, which is the I think that's the six of wands. And you got the waiting game, which is two of wands. Bottom of the deck is a seven of wands. Your person could be a fire sign, just saying. Oh, third eye chakra. What? Where did that come from? How did I not see that? Third eye chakra came out in the last deck. Okay, your person could be this is Mars energy, the tower card. Your person could be an Aries or a Scorpio. They could also be a Virgo, or they could also be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, and or Sagittarius. Your person is um, kind of to themselves right now, doing a lot of inner reflection, or they've done a lot of self-reflection. They may have had some difficult moments and disturbances that's kind of put them in that energy. And then but they got through, it looks like they got through that energy. They moved through that energy, and it's kind of opened up their third eye a lot. And they're just waiting for the next big thing. You have Ace of Wands and Two of Wands here. So it's like something new and passionate and exciting, and they're planning and waiting for something to happen. And they're being very patient. Bottom of the deck is stand your ground and Six of Pentacles, material prosperity, with the balance card, which is Libra. So their money's looking good, and they're balancing things out. Success is on their mind. This person is very fiery, and they're very dynamic in their energy. They could be very like, you know, they're just, they seem very intense. Maybe they're a little explosive or impulsive. I don't know. We're using the Romance Angel Oracle deck to see what your person feels about you, how they feeling. First thing, honeymoon. Yeah, this person's like super optimistic. I would take those two, but that just came out in a weird way. So wasn't feeling it. Okay. Very soon, codependency, finances and career, deception, make the effort. Bottom of the deck is flirt. Yeah, your person is intense. Your person is passionate. Your person is very much so into the here and the now, and they have a difficult time with um I don't want to say waiting, but I feel impulsive energy for some reason. I feel like they act on impulse. Those cards were like psh, 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 right? Enjoy the time of the bliss of holiday time together. Decide what you want. They may decide and go for it. Codependency, addictions are affecting your romantic life, finances, and career. They feel like they're here and they're there and they're there and they want this and they want that. They like to, yeah, playfulness, flirt, keep an open mind, romantic feelings. Your person may just be someone that just likes to just do, go, 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 move, move, move. They get an idea, they go for it, they do their research, they look into it. Their third eye could be really, really open, but they may need to get a little more grounded. That's what it is. They get an idea, they get something, and they're like, okay, this is what we're gonna do. And I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, go here, I'm gonna go there, and it's like, what? Calm all the way down. So, what's the deception? Someone's wearing a false mask in this relationship. Let's see. I don't get like deception, like they're messing around or anything, but separation, attraction, unrequited love. Okay, maybe your person, there's something with like not grounded, right? So you may feel like they like me. I don't know. Do they? Should I put the time in? Is there enough attraction? Is there enough of what I need to, because it says you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment. That's how they are. And then there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep it going. Time apart. They may just be in and out. And that may just be like, it's like ground them. Like I want to ground them a little bit. There's no pentacles here so far, so they're not like pentacle people. They're not very grounded. They're like dynamic and they get passionate and excited about something and then they like want to go after it and they're very optimistic, it looks like, right? And they love the thrill, it looks like. The fun part, the fun stuff they want. Let's see the tarot deck, the Rider-Waite. Let's see how this pile three's person feel. They're super heart-centered though, right? The Scolecite is there. You know, they don't like drama. They like to be like light and fun and, you know, we got a lot of sixes here. So that could be a life path, or they could be born on the sixth, or the six, like their numerology, which would be born on the 6th, born on the 24th, born on the 15th. I think those are, yeah. How do they feel? I'm going to take all of them, even though I didn't take that many last time. They feel passionate about you. They think you're the sweetest, but they don't, you know, they're not super grounded. There's no pentacles here. When there's no pentacles, that means like, I don't know how grounded this relationship is, right? They could be a lot of fun though. They seem like they're a lot of fun. They don't like drama. They may go through a lot of different changes. You may have had to set up some boundaries for them. You have the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords here. So that's a match. So intellectually, they may see you really, really like you have good boundaries and there's a nice, a lot of thinking, a lot of thinking. They think you're a thinker and maybe they think you get a little bit caught up in your head sometimes. And, you know, like, you know, you might have been like going with the flow at one point, like, okay, this is cool. And you think it's going somewhere. And then you might be like, wait, what the heck is going on here? The same way that I'm like, wait, what's happening here? Because that's how I feel, you know? So you might be like, well, wait a minute. You just said this and now you're doing that. And then they're like, doop doop doop. Three of Swords here. They don't want to hurt you. That's for sure. I think your person means well. Um, I think this just could be their personality, to be honest with you. Scorpio's here, Gemini's here, Leo. I said Leo, I didn't mean Leo, maybe Leo, but Aquarius, Libra, Gemini is here. Your person's the kind of person that can take a difficult situation and turn it into something wonderful. And they may feel like you may take a wonderful situation and sometimes it just gets a little bit like too much thought goes into it and then it just kind of changes it. New Era, Elements Tarot, the Judgment, the Ace of Earth. There goes the Earth. We were looking for you. We were looking for Earth sign. Not that we always have to have Earth sign, but when you talk about the suits, you want to make sure that you have a little bit of everything. You know what there's not here too? I don't see any cups. And that's emotion. Okay, there goes the Four of Cups. They may not be into emotion stuff. Oh, well, maybe they are. There's a king. There's a King of Water. And the Mother. Oh, spoke too soon. There goes our Pentacle. That one Pentacle that's holding on for dear life. Um, so, and the Son of Water. Your person is, you know, let's see. We've got a King of, we got, okay, so I'll tell you what we have twice. The things that we have twice here is the King of Swords. So as much as your person might be, you or your person are thinkers and logical people. We have, so we have King of, yeah, okay. We have two kings here. So, and this is about how your person feels about you. Hmm. You do feel good to them. You may see um, some of their flaws and they also see some of yours. This, there's a lot of people here. There's a King of Swords, a Page of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, a Queen of Cups, a King of Cups. So we have two matches, King of Cups, King of Swords, Queen of Swords. So they definitely have they have emotions for you, but they're underneath and they don't talk about it or show it, but you do feel very good to them and you feel very safe to them and you feel very comforting to them. Um, you may see some flaws in them and they may see some flaws in you, which I said already. They do feel like stability, home kind of stuff with you. They would need to transition and change a lot of something, right? There's something that somebody wants to change. There's something that someone wants to like transform out of and move out of. They may see this as something that can really work. You may see it as something that needs a lot of work. They do find um, they do feel close to you. They just may not show it. They may show you a couple of different energies. Like sometimes they're like this, sometimes they're like that. Gemini is here in Scorpio, um, Aquarius, and Capricorn too. But hmm, so there's like what the cards are saying, and then there's like the vibe, and they match. But like I said, I feel like hmm, trying to read like what is actually happening. You may be like, I'm setting a boundary with you, and then maybe you have a hard time keeping that up because you have a soft spot for them. And you're trying to take it slow, and they might be trying to move really fast, and they're trying to figure things out, and you're trying to figure things out. Um, and it feels a little fuzzy. That's what I'll say. Feels very busy. It feels like a very busy relationship, you know? And sometimes all the busyness is to not ground because we're not grounded. We don't want to be grounded. But it's like you're trying to get something solid out of this. Like you want something, somebody wants something solid and something that's gonna be like grounded, right? You have two Four of Wands, right? You want the groundedness, you want the relationship, you want the Ace of Earth is here, you want the stability. You see that there's a match in emotional kind of like we like each other and we have feelings for each other, and then you see the match and like maybe sometimes the way you think. Um, and you like the passion, obviously, but there's something that's not mature yet, right? There's a piece that's not there. The stability isn't mature yet, right? Close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joy. You can allow joy into your life regardless of your circumstances. Um, let's see. What else do your person want to say? Yeah, so your person could be, so this is what they want to say. They like want you to have more fun. They want to have more fun. They want to be more playful. They think everything is fine And you're like, no, but there's cracks in the mirrors and there's things wrong and we need to fix this. And they're like, la da da. I get like that Peter, not that your person is like Peter Pan, but Peter Pan is like the forever child. Transformation, your relationship with one another is about to deacon, about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. Yeah, you want the transformation, they want it. Then you got forgiveness. Stop focusing your energy on past events. Life is too precious. You create your reality by what you dream and think and imagine. That's that Peter Pan. Peter Pan is awesome, but you may be looking for something a little bit more mature. That's what it is. And he's this person's like, but chill. We're good. New beginning, a new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. Yeah, they're like, what's up? Playfulness. Laughter is the best therapy. Have fun. Remember, love is the greatest healer. Your person's trying to teach you this, and you're like, but no, that's not how I feel. That's not what I want. You're not listening. And they're like, yeah, but no, it's good. We're good. So maybe this is a lesson in optimism. That could be like a thing, right? You could be the Virgo energy here that we see, and they could be the Mars, Aries, Scorpio energy, you know, or Gemini, which is like Geminis be doing the most. All right, let's see, what's this say? Follow your heart's desires and manifest the heck out of your life. This is like their energy. They're like, what's the problem? Everything you've ever wanted is on the other side of fear. Yup. This person's like, what's like, they're like, chill. Everything is perfect. We're good. We're emotional match. I like you a lot. And then it says, try to be a rainbow in someone else's cloud. Yeah, that's your person's energy. And the hottest love has the coldest end. Ooh, yeah. The person's just all about the here and the now and the, it's all good and like chill. We're good. No drama. So you just have to decide if that's what you like or if that's what you want. Is there an element of you that maybe needs to chill? Or is this person not focused? Right? They want to ground it though. They do, they feel maybe you just have different ways of grounding it, right? So you have to decide whether or not that's gonna work. So what's the trajectory of this relationship right now? Where will we go? What's the possibilities? Anything's possible, but let's see. Um, you're very close to achieving your goal. Gibbous moon. I don't know what a gibbous moon is, but if you know it, go for it. That's a lot. I'm not going to take all those. They think that you like to be kind of in the look at the bigger picture, moon in Sag, full moon in Sag. What's the trajectory of this? Confidence is your key to success. So this is kind of like saying, this is okay. You and your loved ones are safe. Release negativity. I feel in a time for healing. So this feels like this kind of feels more like your person kind of, you know, it's not saying that it's gonna ground. This is not what this is saying. This is saying it doesn't have to ground in order for it to be great. That's deep. That must have been channeled because my energy is like, nope, we need to ground this. What we gonna do? We're not doing it. Nope, I don't want it. Which may not be the healthiest. But, so, let's do some namaste blessing cards to see what the blessing is in this. So basically, like, it's like this person's into you. They're also very dynamic. They may be a flirt. They may be playful. They may be not a flirt, but they may like to flirt in general, like with you. And they're just like fun and they're big and it's all over the place. And you may be like, what? Nope. So this is just like saying that, yeah, they like you. It's just about like what you want to do. But they're not as like ungrounded as you may think they are. They may come off like that because you did get someone's wearing a false mask. I don't know if they're really like that. I think they just like to do that because they've been through some stuff and they see life differently. I didn't see the hangman come out, but I'm just saying, hangman didn't come out at all yet, which is interesting. Um, Bless tranquility. Your feelings are surfacing in order to be healed. Have faith and know that you are safe. Trust the current waves of emotion shall become a sea of tranquility full of love and blessing. So if you're feeling really anxious about the situation and you're like, I don't know, that's okay. You can definitely follow your gut. Always follow your intuition, right? That's not like, don't let anybody take you off your path about how you feel because a relationship definitely involves two people that are working together. It doesn't mean compromise your values. It just means you guys are working together to see what is going to work for you and what is not going to work for you. So if you are like, I really like this person, but there's some boundaries that I have to put up. It's okay to put your boundaries up, right? And then see if that works for you. And then if there's a piece of you that is like, you know what, I do get a lot of feedback about being um, not being playful enough or not being lighthearted enough. You can like take that in, right? I want to do a yes or no question. I did that for all the other piles with the angel answer deck, and I like doing it because this can be a question about your relationship and your situation, or it can be a question just in general. Yes or no. Now, when I say answer yes or no, please do not ask a question that is like, is this person cheating on me? Whatever, whatever. Because if you get a yes answer, that's like a setup of the system. You know what I mean? Don't set it up like that. Set it up with like, do we have potential to grow? Set it up with like just something where you want to get the best possible outcome and you want a yes answer. Um, that's what you want to do. And then you can the no card jumped out too. That's funny. Okay. Right? You don't want to say ask questions that are gonna like completely throw you off and trigger you. Like, don't do that, you know? But this could be about anything. So what does pile number 3 need to know? Yes or no? And just to let you know, like the other piles, I don't think they got like a full yes or no. They just got like some weird stuff. And I was like, okay, we're gonna read it that way. It's a lot. What does pile needs to, number 3 need to know? Okay. Ask for help from others. Improving health. If you have any questions about your health, it's getting better. That could be mental health too. Um, Helpful people. There's a lot of help stuff here. Help is definitely a yes. This is a yes. Perfect timing. This is a yes. And then yes at the bottom. This is a yes. Ask for help from others, improving health, helpful people, perfect timing. Things are working. It's basically saying things are working out. You have two yeses, a yes and a yes at the bottom, one with exclamation point. It's saying to reach out to others if you need help and support. This is a mental health thing for some reason. I feel like this is mental health, emotional well being that you maybe could reach out. That could be including family. I'm just seeing it as that way. If you haven't been feeling well, it's going to work out. Things are going to work out in your favor. And perfect timing means that things are working, and you may not know the time. I'm not going to say divine timing, even though that's what that means, but I'm going to say perfect timing, like things are working, it's moving, it's all good. Please like, share, and subscribe. Check out my other timeless readings. Check out my shorts that I'm trying to do daily so that you guys can have some content and the energy can keep moving and flowing. And I hope to see you soon. I will see you soon. Namaste. Okay. Hello, pile number 4. We made it to pile number 4. Thank you for coming to my channel. Thank you for visiting. And we are doing a how does your person feel about you reading. And the intention is that this reading is going to be accurate, obviously, but also dropping that, as accurate as possible, but also that you're going to get some messages that'll help to give you some clarity. I've done this reading so many times. If you're catching this reading in May of 2022, then this is timeless, but if you're catching it in May of 2022, we are in the middle of lunar eclipse, solar eclipse, Mercury retrograde, and today's Friday the 13th. Boom. Okay? Craziness. So that means like as above, so below, whatever's happening above in the sky is happening down here. So if you're dealing with chaos and like things not working and all types of foolishness, then blame it on the sky and the universe, right? Which means chill, just chill. So I'm Palo Santoing the energy. I'm sending Pal 3's energy back to them, and I'm calling in the energy, the guides, and the higher selves of anyone that's going to watch this pile, which hopefully is a lot of people. All right, so taking this energy, take a deep breath with me, and let's get started for how your person feels about you. You chose the Chrysocolla, and that is, I think, a throat chakra and a heart chakra stone. I think that's a stone about speaking your truth, living your truth, that kind of stuff. I'm gonna smudge this deck because at this point, this deck has gotten some work because I was running my mouth for the first pile, and it's a lot coming in. I'm also gonna put this selenite right there. Okay, then ring the bell. Did I ring the bell? I probably didn't. Okay. First thing we're going to do is use the Psychic Tarot deck, and this is going to indicate what the deal is with your person, like what's going on in their world and in their life right now. Because that, to me, does provide some insight into um, how they feel, right? Like, are they up for a relationship? Are they in a place where they can be invested in one? You know, that kind of thing. Or like, where are they? And just what's their mindset like what's going on with them? You kind of want to know that because then you can determine if this is someone that you're trying to build with, somebody you're trying to grow with. Okay. All right. So what's up with pile number 4? What's their person? What's going on with their person? What's going on in their person's world? Set my ego to the side. Let's get the highest wisdom, truth, and clarity. And only the benevolent spirits. Benevolent spirit teams. To know. Almost. Almost. Let me cut the deck one more time. Because, you know, you could just feel the energy. You could feel it either working or not working. What's up? That's a lot. 2 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles, 7 of Triumph, 13. Your person's like determined. This is like a determined pile. They're like, nope, we getting it done. Let me see one more. I want to see one more. Just see what else. Yeah, your person's no joke. I heard that song, I Ain't No Joke. Plus, I got the mic smoked. Was that, I don't know who that was. That cool Mo D? I don't know. Or Rakim? It's 80s rap. Okay. I hope I'm not mumbling. I hope you guys can hear me. Okay. So your person could be a Cancer, or they could be a Scorpio, or they could be an earth sign or a fire sign. Either one. Your person has had to make some choices and they plan things out and they are like, no joke, like, I'm going to be victorious. They've gotten through a lot of challenges and a lot of obstacles. They're in a place of resting right now, thinking about what they want, going after the things that they want, balancing out their life. They've had challenges and things that they've experienced. This is very clear. They've had challenges and things that they've experienced in life that has really made them victorious. And to be honest with you, I didn't choose this pile, but I'm about to choose this pile because this is this is the energy you want to see, I think. Let's get further because we know you never know, but this is what you want to see. I feel like I want to like smudge again. Like I just feel like the energy's like, what? Maybe because there's so much that was done, you know. Let's just see. Let's just do some more. Maybe you're feeling like, are you feeling like you need to clear your energy? Maybe this is just my energy. But either way, we need to like put some selenite up in here, clear the aura, and let's see what is your person feeling. Yeah, so your person could, your person has gone through transformations. They know what it is to go through something. They know what it is to plan it out. They know they're grounded and they're passionate and they are moving forward. They know what they want. They know where they're going. They're spiritual for sure. Even if they don't show it, they are like they are. And they've had to be, you know. Five of Wands, Six of Wands. Challenges and changes and movement. And they've pushed through it and become victorious. And now they might be in a place where they're just like, take a deep breath and breathe before we get back on that horse. Let's look at the romance angels to see what they're feeling about you, which I found in this reading, it's been a combination of what they're feeling and just what's going on with them. So, codependency, give your relationship a chance. How do they feel? Honeymoon. Forgiving and learning. Chemistry. Let's do one more. Attraction. Unrequited love. Interesting. Heart-to-heart conversations. Very, very interesting. Your person might be in a place where they are not your person is seems like they've gotten to a healthy place or they're working on getting to a healthy place in their life. And so what I'm seeing that means is they've had to go through things and because the codependency is here. That could very well mean that there was literal addiction, like substance abuse kind of involved, but it could be anything. It could be sex, it could be money, it could be love, it could be just just dependent on things outside of themselves. That could very much so be the situation. The other piece is they may not want to be in anything that's too codependent, right? They may be someone that just like wants their freedom. They've gone through challenges. They're just like, I don't really want nothing too crazy. They want to enjoy their time. They do want to give relationships a chance, but they're still maybe they've done a lot of work on themselves. I think we're gonna keep going. I keep saying I think because it's like you never know what's gonna come out. But they just seem like they're in this place of not so much casual, but cautious, you know, like being mindful of where they step. They do feel the chemistry. They feel the match. You guys get along and maybe agree. I think they feel attracted to you. Um, they just want to make sure that they're making good decisions. They're a planner because they don't want to make the wrong decision, make the wrong choice. So they like to plan and be like, "Is this what we're doing? I don't know." Like that kind of thing. But they do want to enjoy. This might be a relationship where you guys are in the early stages. How does pile number four's person feel? Boom. Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, they like to take things slow, but they do want something. Five of Swords. What? How do they feel? I think this is like they want to take things slow because they don't want to run into like conflict or anything that's too something. Can I do one more or a couple more? I'm trying to see like what is actually going on here. I could almost say that a lot of what they are cautious about is making the wrong decision. So they're like, that's a lot. No temperance. I'll do one more. How do they feel? Okay. Let's do two more. Magician at the bottom and the Page of Cups with the Hierophant and the Three of Swords and all that stuff. Okay. Your person, the signs I see. I think I said Cancer, I said Scorpio, I see Leo, I see Sagittarius. Those are the majors. Your person has likes to take their time. Oh shoot, the table looks like it's gonna move. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Your person likes to take their time. Your person does not want to be in a situation that they cannot get out of. Your person wants to make sure that they are not going to step into something that is like a booby trap. They've done that before and they don't want to do that again. Your person is, I think, I don't know if you're the one that's setting boundaries or if they're the ones that's setting boundaries. They want to make sure that, and they may feel like they're in and out. They may feel like they're in and out, but they want to be really stable. They may do a lot of traveling. They may not know how to approach you or the situation. Um, they may just be like confusing and annoying too. But we're gonna go with the we're gonna go with the higher vibration part of this. Your person is very powerful and they like to manifest. They do like you. So don't think that they don't. I don't think we ever get piles where people don't like us, right? I don't even think that's a thing, right? Like you meet somebody and then you're like, how do they feel about me? And it's like, nah, they don't like you. It's quiet for you. I don't think that's like a thing. I mean, it can be, but I've never like seen a reading where someone's like, they got somebody else and they ain't thinking about you, girl. I don't think that's I don't think that's a thing. It could be a thing, but I don't know. Because I feel like energy is energy, right? So like if if you're asking about the person, very rarely do they like not like you. You got to be completely out of tune with life if they just don't like you at all, I think. But I could be speaking too soon. I think they can like they recognize you, right? Unless we're doing readings for like your crush who like you never talk to. That's different. Okay, I don't know why I rambled about that, but what I will say is your person, they're not sure what to do or how to come in if you want them to come in, so they maybe don't do much of anything. You may be like, what are they going to do? What's the problem? What's the deal? And they may just be like, not. See, these cards have turned out to be more about how they're feeling in general rather than like seeing you as like whoever you are. It's more like it's cool, but is it cool? And I have to tell you, I don't have a whole lot of major arcanas, three, even though nine cards came out, the only two majors that came out is the strength card and the temperance, which is about holding back, being patient, holding back, not making any sudden moves. I see only an Eight of Cups here, which is about walking away from something and going after your own happiness. That could be why the unrequited love is there, because your person may be in a space where they do want to have fun or they do have feelings, but they may not be in a place of, let's do the relationship thing. So this could be a connection that is newer or that hasn't developed because they are someone that wants to plan and they want to make choices that are really sound. So they may, if they're in and out, they may just not be absolutely sure, right? So let's look at the New Era Elements Tarot. I can't seem to get that word out the right way. But they could just be someone that, like, I don't see a bunch of majors or a bunch of players in here. I don't see like a bunch of people. I just see like more of like you may have said like I'm out of here to this person or given that energy because you're like they're not doing anything. um they may have like come in and then they were like they don't know and it just feels indecisive and they're not sure, should they do it, should they not. um but there's romance, there's attraction, it is there. Let's see. How does pile number 4's person feel? And this is a heart chakra stone that you chose. So you have despair. Yeah. Equilibrium, which is, I think that's 2 of pentacles. It could be 2 of swords. That's 2 of swords. You have universe, which is a world card. That's fixed sign energy. You have disappointment, daughter of earth, mother of fire, the sun. I'm going to get 2 more to kind of just match all the cards that came out. Father of fire, 6 of knowledge. All right. Your person might have felt that every time they started something new or did something, it just like just kind of messed up or whatever. Everybody feels like that. That's not an excuse, but it came up, so I gotta say it. You have fixed sign energy here. You have the Leo here strongly. You have fire sign. So they definitely think passion wise that they're passionate about you. They feel connected to you in that way. They've had a lot of disappointments and they don't want that, very plainly. They are in 2 minds because of the things that they've experienced in the past and they want to come out of it. And you do make them happy. They do feel optimistic about you and joyful about you, but they want to know more. So they can't quite ground themselves in this just yet. Um, they think that there's potential here, but they have not been in a place where they're going to make anything solid. They know you're solid, but they may not have been in like a solid place yet to make a solid move. They're getting there, you know. They see this they see the potential, you know. They see this as a something that they could do. Let's see some messages that they may have for you. What would they say to you if they could? Well, surrender keeps jumping out. Surrender. At times we must surrender the old before something new can enter. Let go and all will work out. That feels very general. Friendship. Nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship and your love life will dramatically improve. Yeah, they want to get to know you better. They don't want to just jump in. Yeah, if they jump in, they want it to be for real. Soulmate. Your soulmate's already with you in spirit. Believe it and they will physically manifest. What else? It's important to take a step back and spend time alone, focusing on another. Instead of focusing on another, give to yourself. They may be in that place to give to themselves. They want you to give to yourself. So they may not feel relationship ready. This doesn't feel like a relationship ready pile. This feels like a let's see what happens pile. Balance. Love is not always about agreeing for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. They kind of want to see if you are willing to go the extra mile or if you're willing to wait and willing to bear whatever it is that needs to be. Sorry, I had to drink some water. Whatever it is that needs to be bared. I don't know the word. I don't know the word. Imagine all the unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities. They're looking for new opportunities. They're following their gut. They're charging toward it. They've gone through transformations. They may be going through one now. Let's look at the Manifest Your Soulmate Oracle card. I think it's Soulmate Oracle cards. To see if there's any messages about this relationship. All right, that one wanted to come out. I have found the one that my soul loves. Oh, let's see. What else? Your dreams can come true if you have the courage to pursue them. Sometimes the strongest people in the morning are the people who cried all night. Life is tough, but so are you. There's like a lot of like difficult energy that's been here. Love yourself as much as you want your soulmate to love you. The hottest love has the coldest end. They've gone through some difficult stuff and they want to make sure that the person that they're with has grit. That's what it is. They want to make sure you can deal with it, you can handle it, you have grit. They're not like, it's not like a four of cups, like, although it's four cups here, it's not like that. They just had disappointment and they want to make sure that like you're it, you know? They don't want any nonsense. They don't want to be like, oh, you like me, you don't like me, you this, you that. Like, are you with it or no? That's what I'm getting from this pile. It's like kind of no nonsense. What are you trying to do? You know? They're like, I worked through my issues. Have you worked through yours? They don't want someone that just is codependent on them. They want like a real relationship or nothing, right? They want to get to know you. They want to understand you. They want you to understand them. They've gone through transformations. They've worked on themselves. They want you to work on yourself. They don't want you just to be wanting a relationship just to want one. They want to know you have boundaries. They want to know that you have limits. Um, yeah, we're gonna take these. How are we gonna take these? Let's do that again. The Moonology deck is what's the trajectory of this relationship? What are the possibilities of what can go down? It's balance, spirituality, and practicality. That makes a lot of sense. Full moon in Pisces. They want to know that you have all of the things, have the balance. They want to make sure that you know what's up, right? We can do this, but can you manifest for yourself? Can you balance yourself? Are your emotions balanced? Are you willing to try? Are you gonna go for it? This is a get up and go get it person. Balance is here. They want to know like this is are you do you have grit? You know, are you gonna fold on me? They maybe have gone through some things where they're like, yo, I messed with some birds. Or I messed with some people that like just wasn't it. Or maybe they just weren't it at one point. And they like, I got myself together. You get yourself together. You know what I'm saying? This mother of fire and father of fire, these people look like they've been through it. Usually the Queen and King of Wands are like beautiful and fabulous. These people look like, what's up? You know? They like, it ain't nothing nice. That's what I'm hearing. Like that's why it ain't. I mean, I don't know why I'm thinking like '80s hip hop for some reason today, but that's what I'm feeling. They just like this ain't it. The hottest love has the coldest end. Like we don't need to be burning up in passion and then gonna like leave each other or abandon each other because things got difficult. That's what it is. And I like that. This might be my pile. Adjustments are required. Yes, can you handle it? Your commitment is being tested. Dag, that's so accurate. Look at the bigger picture and a time for healing. The end of a tough cycle approaches. This is all about grit. This is the grit pile. I don't know if I want somebody that want to be all gritty though, but but I get it though. I do. You know what's funny? I'm doing this reading and there's nobody here, and I'm talking to the camera and I'm laughing. So I don't know. It's just funny because I'm talking to myself, but I'm hoping that there's somebody out there that will hear this and laugh with me. Any old way, let's see what else we need to do. Oh, okay. Did we do everything? I think we did like everything. Wow. I think okay, so let's do an answer. Let's do questions and answers. If you have a question, this is pretty easy. This is what it is. Do you have what it takes? Are you with me or not? Have you done your work? Because there was this card, was there forgiving? Yep, forgiving and learning. Have you forgiven and learned and released the past? Yep. Whoever this is, I feel you. I feel you. What's really good? Like let's not play these games and be all like foolish and silly and this, and no. Let's go. Your person might have a kid. They might have a daughter. That could be a thing too. Okay. This is a yes or no question. I'm using the angel answer deck. You can ask a question about this person. Use your intuition. Don't ask questions like, oh, is this person doing something bad behind my back? And then you want a yes answer. No. That's not what we're doing. We're going to do yes or no. I'm going to give you some information behind it, but it could be about this person or it could be about anything at all. Take a deep breath, ask the question in your mind or in whatever way. I'm going to pull some cards and we'll see what comes out. Just to let you know, one of the piles, or maybe two of them, didn't have yes or no. They had like a something else. It was something different. That's for sure. Okay. Yes or no for pile number 4. So now for pile number 4. Not the right time. What else? It's up to you within the next few months. Get more information. That came out in like 2 piles. Let's do one more. Remain positive. This feels like a no, not right now. If this is about your person, and this is kind of what we were saying, which is like, if you want to wait it out and you want to try, you want to see how it goes, cool. This person may be a little work though, right? Because they like kind of skeptical, which is okay, right? That's okay for them to be skeptical. That's how they do. So you can do that, but it may mean that it's not going to come into fruition right now. It could just take a little more time. Keep the communication lines open, get to know this person, get more information about whether or not you want to endure this or you want to be a part of this. So that's with your person. It's a no, not right now, but it can be. There's never nothing that ever is like absolutely not. Because you can always choose what you want and use your intuition with the question and what you ask. You know if this is something that you want to move forward with, whether it's this situation or another. And the last card we're going to pull is from the Namaste Blessings deck, just to get the blessings that are in your life right now, what you need to be great, what you can and can be helpful to be grateful for, and the blessings of this situation. What does pile number 4 need to know about their situation? Okay, you got the blessed tranquility. This came out in another pile. I'm going to pull 2. Your feelings are surfacing in order to be healed. Have faith and know that you are safe. Trust the current waves of emotion shall become a sea of tranquility full of blessings. Blessings of tranquility. Let's do one more because I feel like this came out another pile and maybe there's some other energy. That's too many. The infinite blessings came out another pile too. They're just taking too much. Let's see. Come on. Let's do the namaste blessing. That came out. Okay. The divine in me acknowledges the divine in you. I bow to you and honor your inner light of pure and unconditional love. Eternal peace be with you. Eternal love be with you. Eternal joy be with you through the serendipitous blessing. I love that. I say namaste in most of my videos at the end. When people put their hands together and they bow and they say namaste in yoga, they're saying the light in me honors the light in you. So that means, honor the light in yourself and that will honor the light in others. And that is what brings us and keeps us all together. That's a wonderful ending to this reading. Please like, share, and subscribe. Share with your friends, like the videos, come back and visit. These are timeless messages. Check out my other readings, check out my shorts. Thank you for being here and your patience. And I hope that this was helpful. Okay. Leave a comment and let me know what you think. Have a wonderful day. Namaste.